Hey folks, welcome to the base. How original, right? Same as everybody, with slight variations I guess on placement. Anyway, 2 years free to play. What is possible? A lot of people complain about it being pretty hard, but we're here to find out today where we can get to. So, free to play, what is it? Basically, no money down, I guess. Simple as that. Hardest part about free to play versus cheap to play / pay to play. Number one, obviously, being getting the heroes. Number two, I would say, is the second builder from VIP. Really highly recommend getting VIP. I think 2 years ago, might not have been quite around then, and it came in. At the time, didn't really bother with it, and now I'm this far through, I haven't still bothered with it. If the Hero Academy's a bit more success than the Alchemy Lab, I might consider it then. I guess why I don't get it. One, Australian dollars. A little bit more than other currencies maybe. $8. Yeah, I can afford it. But I need to see value, right? And mobile games, I was brought up in the era of I guess your consoles and things where you could pay $80 for a game and have everything. So having to spend a lot of money to not really get any further ahead with my roster just doesn't make sense to me. If there was a different option, maybe without gems, say a VIP with builder, maybe more emblems instead, that would definitely get me going. But yeah, I don't see the value in gems. It's just a personal thing, and I really do appreciate everyone that does spend the money, and hopefully I will get there when I do see something that is of use, because it keeps this game going and I really enjoy it. And well done to all those that have those deep rosters. Well, I got kids, house on the way, all going to be mortgages and stuff, so my wife would probably kill me if I started to spend a bit of money. Anyway, thanks, and let's see what we've done in 2 years basically. I've just got back from holiday, so I'm slightly behind, but I did leave TC running, 20 running, a few of them. So we'll do a few pulls today and see what we got. Hero roster. So reading the forums, I learnt on average one Hero of the Month / special character every 6 months or so. And this account, my main, is basically bang on. Every 6 months, except mine all came in a row. Kunshin, Frida, Anzog, and good old Margaret. First two, definitely my faves. Anzog, has his role. Margaret was fun to start with. I like the random factor of the game and everything about it, but to be honest, I don't believe it's the age of the sniper anymore. With the emblems, it's far more utility. So yeah, I mean, we got 3 5-stars of each colour, I believe, at the moment. Probably got the materials at the moment to make it a bit further. I could ascend to June. I've got no more purples at the moment. Tomes and blades just out the ears. Again, if Alchemy Lab was a bit more guaranteed to swap some of those, I probably would go for it. But with a single builder, yeah, it's more important to get those storages up for when the Hero Academy comes out. God, please don't be a flop. I don't mind putting a few gems into it. I just want to get rid of some of these duplicates. I mean, as a lot of people with a couple of years experience would know, you get a lot of duplicates from TC20, so yeah, that's sort of my roster going on there. Well, who are my favourites, I guess? Blues, Zania, love her. I know people talk about Wilbur a lot, but I just can't use him. He's just 4 turns, low damage. Yeah, protects your team, but I'd take the 2 extra turns, 44, and well, I'm generally able to protect my heroes pretty well. Don't have a problem there, so she's my favourite blue. Kunchin, purple, first hero of the month, and damn, I really wanted him. Got him. Couldn't believe it. And he just sits there as my tank, I guess. Yeah, right in the middle. Keeps me above 2500 generally. Feel pretty lucky to get him. And what else we got? Greens. Well, it's not actually a 5-star. This bad boy got me through a lot of events and everything with the mana control. I mean, chances of me getting Proteus are very slim, especially when you've got 3 Wilburs, I believe. Whoops. Yeah, so, and I've done season 2, so I won't get many coins, probably won't get Proteus. So Little John keeps me through the events, seasonal stuff, bits and pieces. He's my mana controller. I've got him slightly emblemed. Really enjoy him. Aslar, my red, as you can see, he was the first one emblemed up. I only just got Marge not long ago and ripped the emblems off Margaret. Do I regret it? Probably not so much, but definitely after having Aslar for so long, one of my first 5 stars up, I just don't see the value in Marge. Fast, slow, all that stuff. When you're free to play and you get stuck with slow heroes to start with, you really get used to playing slow heroes and having to improve your tile play. So I don't have a problem with slow heroes at all, and I just find his tile damage far more superior, far more devastating than Marge, and yeah, don't really get so much use out of her. Might do a couple of raids later just to see what's what. And gold, I do love June as much as I do with the blind. Wukong. Gamble. RNG. I love everything about RNG. Yeah, it makes me want to throw my phone sometimes, but Wukong, he's my man. He's got my emblems, not Wilbur. And yeah, just use them for those extra damages. Pair Wu and Little John, then build my team around them for events and the such. Titans, Wu, just to hit those 100k marks. What do we got? 116k highest Titan damage. We even pulled one out today, I think. What do we got? A rare up somewhere down there. Good old Wu. 106k. So yeah, Wu's my happy man. Yeah, so that's the average. I mean, I do have an alt. 5 months less, and set this up earlier, screenshot. 5 months less, and actually has 1 extra non-TC20 5-star. We got somehow pulling Guardian Kong, 2 Evelyns. Now that was super infuriating. 2 Evelyns, yeah. Before I even got one on my main. 16 months before I got one on my main. And I pulled 2 Evelyns I think it was last Christmas or so. or not fun, but fun, because you get to use them. Still get to try a few different ones out. And then my main caught up and took over, but last month, was it? 2 months ago? Victor and Mitsuko within 2 days. Unbelievable. But anyway, you get to play with them. Can't do too much complaining. So yeah, as you can see, both sides, whoops, wrong way, have a little bit of depth and good pulls and whatnot. Don't really have a problem with all that stuff now. So yeah, RNG on your heroes. 2 months ago. 2 months. So 22 months in, took me to get this guy. Before that, I already had 1, 2, 3 Azanias. So there you go, he was my last 4-star classic to finish off. So it's all RNG, and so this would be probably right on average at 2-year mark if you have a good enough strategy with it and hit the Titans and a bit of luck. I know people with at least double the amount of special non-TC20 heroes, and I know people with less, or know of, both ways. So yeah, I really can't complain. Pretty happy with the roster so far. How to get there, I guess everything's changing with the game so fast, but with both my main and my alt, I used the strategy of getting TC13 up, trying to get some 4-stars, and honestly, Ascension materials, compasses were my bane, I remember, and everyone talks about just getting over that sort of 6 months a year mark. Now compasses get stuffed, 64, just sit there doing nothing. Yeah, they just start piling in. I mean, I've been taking on sort of 10, 11 star Titans for a fair while now. Yeah, but my goal was to start passing events, special quest things. I found the best way back then was getting forges up. Got to get them to Dragon Attack. After that, 4 stars coming in if you're lucky to roll a couple of good tokens. Yeah, items get you through that a bit quicker than trying to get that TC20 running, I reckon. A better way for free to play to go if you're not going to go with VIP. That was sort of my way. Leveling wise, I don't do 5 heroes of the same colour for the 20% boost. I prefer the faster way, 1 hero at a time with a secondary, so all feeders into one. The off colour secondary hero gets all their same one and continue. I just personally find it better to have a couple of really strong heroes that might be able to get through content, especially the game changes, your 4 stars that can really help your healers, Bold Tusk, Rigid, Curl, then your defense down heroes. Back then for me with Tibbs and Gormek. Bits and pieces like that, Dispellers, Sonya, etc. Little John all helped me to pass that content quite early on. Wu took about 10 months to get, I think it was. So that was a bit of a pain in the backside, but yeah, just getting each one of them up as fast as possible. Better off having a couple of strong heroes that might actually be able to survive than 5 crappy ones getting ripped apart, and then you can use your items to work on that. That's the way I did it. Again, with this game, every playstyle person has a different way, so long you're enjoying it. I can make recommendations, other people make recommendations and things, but you got to enjoy it. That's the main thing. Yeah, getting through all that content. Then after that, then I got my 3 TC20s running, trying to get all those 5 stars as much as possible. Liana was my first ever, followed by a double whammy one night when my just a little baby girl crying away pulled Izzy and June at the same time. That was a good night. Changed the mood of all the crying. Items that really helped me through content and bits and pieces to go with these heroes. Love me arrows. Arrows. I reckon a miss is worth absolute gold. And I remember on the forums somebody did a poll, and the most annoying emblem talent at the moment, a lot of people say the rogue, which is miss, right? Yeah, June, bits and pieces, arrows, all those blinds, rogues, it's just worth a lot having that miss. Which means I actually have to farm 6.8 for all that iron, and I hate farming, absolutely hate it. So that fills my monster chest, a lot of iron because I do tornadoes as well. So that's my go-to. The team I would use for that is not quite 5-star. It's a low stage, and 5-star animations can be horrendous. So it's all about speed, right? So I think I use something like 3-star Brienne. Izzy does get in there because she's AoE and can one-shot the bosses with Brienne up. Little John, super fast animation, high tile damage to blast through. I think I also have play around because I really don't like Obark, but I didn't really have much of a choice, which is free to play style. So any sort of 3 or 4 hitter that's quite fast, and I think I use use chuck her in as well. The crits just makes for a very fast way through the stage. Yeah, farming, absolutely hate it. One of my most hated parts of the game, so I don't really compete too hard in those big events, especially I think we got one coming up, have we? Yep, challenge events. Just can't stand farming for all that stuff. Probably could do 1 or 2 challenges if I wanted. I got some bit of a hoarder with the flasks and things. So maybe one day. We'll see how Atlantis goes, if I can get enough materials, but generally mine go all to my Titan hits. All my materials that I do slowly get dedicated to my alliance. I enjoy it that way. But yeah, what can you do with your roster? Well, let's have a look at some raids. What do we reckon? I like clearing out people say cups, resources. That's what you should be going for. Do what's fun. I like having a clean tower, and even if I lose 3 in a row, that's fine. Who gives a crap, right? What are the rosters able to do? Tournaments. We're at top 1% in Bloody Battle at the moment. Did lose a couple, but not exactly the heavy emblem teams that I have to go up against. So defense is doing alright, getting there, but actual raids, it's just practice. Don't be afraid. Okay, hints and tips. Do not look at team power, whatever you do. Tell me, what does it mean? 3-star, 4-star, 5-star? Sure. Nothing else. Gives you nothing else. And if you've got some depth, doesn't matter if you're 300 power below, above, whatever. Hero synergy, colour makes the biggest difference. If you can forget about team power early and not look at it ever again, you're going to start doing much better. That would be my advice. Some people would love team power, I don't know why, but there's a few percent of people that just don't look at it. It's worthless, it really is. Yeah, I hate it, as you can tell, but again, if that's what you want to go off, feel free. Stop looking at it, trust me, you'll start learning your heroes a lot better. Free to play, you just don't get the heroes, and if you're going up against all these hero of the months and things, how do you learn it? Gotta fight them. So let's go fight something while we're here, and something pretty dangerous, because really it doesn't matter. Does not matter if you're losing. Who do we hate? Gwyn's. Oh, here we go. That's a really rough one. Doesn't matter. You gotta practice. How do you know what these ones do? First time I ever took on Finlay, nearly smoked my whole team in one shot. Oh my god, I learnt pretty fast then. Got a video out there on Kingston, revived very first time I met him, 3 times or something. Pain in the backside. Anyway, fast meta, alright? Yeah, cool. We've already got 2 fast heroes in there, so let's do this. Bit of fun. Trust me, it's fun taking on these big teams. It's all about learning, practice. When I take 2 reds in, usually gives me a second healer. Generally like to fight 1 healer and go for damage, but let's see what happens. It doesn't matter if you lose, guys. Come on, just a game. Let's have a quick little look. What we're going to aim for is, as a free-to-player, you just don't have the heroes to fast meta it and rely on your heroes. It's all about tile dumping, getting rid of as much tile as possible. So we're going to try and do a big tile drop here. We're going to move the purple, we'll get a 4 green, we'll do our golds down the bottom, and we'll see what falls. Alright, didn't really give me the reds, but we'll slow down here for a second and try and get a gold drop. We get 1. Ooh, will it kill her before she absolutely hammers me? And where would our next move be? Probably straight down the guts. Let's see what we can do. Got her. Alright. But this is a huge team we're facing. We're not out of the woods yet. Do we make the diamond, the blue? Or are we going to play for June? June won't go off, actually. We are going to get smacked, absolutely smacked by Grave and Kingston. And when you're playing these big teams, expect to lose heroes. Don't go into it wanting to be full health. Win's a win, even if you're 1 life left. So, we're going to play for the diamond for Clarence, because we just don't have anything at the moment. Grave's going to go off. So, let's go again. Tile dumping into Grave, and maybe we'll get a blue, so I'm actually going to not make the purple match. I'm going to aim for a blue to set off the diamond. Gold, that's right. And probably Kingston will get ready to rumble soon. So yeah, this hard stuff, isn't it? Alright, let's break both diamonds. And we haven't got any buffs up, so Finlay's not much of a big threat at the moment. We're going to be just dying anyway. He's got a dot on him. So we will need Viv up shortly. Okay, not out of the woods yet. That's going to buff everything. We're going to try and take him out. And this way. And of course getting phone calls right now, right? What do we talk about with him reviving? He is the biggest reviver I've come across. Absolute shocker. And we want to just set a little bit on him. Okay, we got Aslar. We're gonna hold off half a second here, because we don't know who's gonna revive, right? Finlay does, we're in big trouble. Oh my gosh. Alright. He's just off. And we might go this way. Just get this down. And try and build up again. Because we just don't have the damage. Ah, come on. Slip of the finger. Anyway. Our next goal is to get enough damage to get Albie down. Let's have a look. Alright, he's going down slowly but not really fast enough. Okay, everything's stopped on him. Now we can go this way. So what, 2 slow heroes in there? 1 fast, 2 mediums. Alright. Let's have a look. 5 minutes. Yeah, it takes a while sometimes. It's hard to talk and do this actually. Come on, Grave. Time to say bye-bye. So yeah, I mean, that's a super good team that guy has, and funnily enough, bit of luck, got through it. But yeah, just tile dumping free-to-play players. It's that's a lot of, what do we got? Fast hero, fast, average, very fast. I mean, pay-to-play players can definitely call it a fast meta. But in my books, that's gone. I mean, I got pummeled with a few shots there, and did I really struggle at any point? But, you know, I can turn around and play an absolute un-Emblem team and lose. So that's board tiles and stuff. But if you play carefully enough. I mean, I was talking through that. I'll look back on it and look at the fight and probably missed a whole bunch of stuff. And for all those that put video content out there, thank you. It's been very helpful, probably for a lot of people. And yeah, all the people that feel like they need a comment on how somebody plays the tiles and bits and pieces, come on. Everyone misses stuff, and everyone probably can improve a lot, myself included. But yeah, I mean, when we look at who I like and time to raid and stuff, I mean, Wars is different. We talk about this roster probably can't play in a big high league, just don't have the depth that they require. Raiding's a different story. Obviously you're only playing 1, but if you're going up against if I had to fight 6 squins, I'd be in big trouble, right? But right now in this meta, people like Catalan, very good for her buff, really makes the snipers quite soft. Like before emblems, you get hit by a sniper, 1 follow-up auto attack, you're usually dead. Now I've seen it, some snipes don't even take off half your health. So yeah, not really an age of snipers to me. Fast, meh. You know, I'm pretty happy with my slow heroes. Just get playing with them. Practice, lose, doesn't matter. Learn what you're up against. That's really the only way. You can read a card, but it doesn't really mean anything on paper until you play with them. Then you'll find your favourite combos and bits and pieces, who you like to use and things. Listen to people that have a bit of experience, try different strategies, but have fun. Always have fun. People that have bought their rosters, basically, they can play and do the things that just you can never be able to do with free-to-play heroes. So listen to them, but always just take it with a grain of salt, because they don't know what a limited roster really feels like. But there's plenty you can do with the Emblemed TC20 heroes, and maybe a couple of lucky pulls of event heroes, heroes of the month, etc. Titans, another big one. I think we've got a Titan flag here. Should we do one? It's been going pretty well. What have I got? No, yeah. There's the items when on rares. Save my tornadoes and time stops for each rare. Slowly build them up and usually have enough. Usually I'd have a medium mana. Actually, I might have made some. Let's have a quick look. Yeah. Just works better with a tornado. You've got to learn these things. Read, practice with items, heroes. That's the only way. Free to play. Let's have a look. And what we can do, there's not much blue on there, but we will start the process, and we can take one hit just because that's maybe what happens. That's funny. And I'm actually going to tornado that. I don't like that, and I'm hoping for the green there. And we'll make a diamond. How are we going? Magni. Yeah, just pause that right there. Second diamond, third diamond. Alright, let's roll. They're all not quite in the right spot, are they? Damn it. Thought I did that bit better, but anyway, quarter anyway. Here we go. Alright, not much going on. We've got 10 seconds. See if we can pull some blue somewhere. We'll get one more blue after this. Thank you, Woo, for nothing. 50 maybe? Alright, bigger than I thought. Lucky. So that's my best team, blues. Lucky to get Frida in that. Yeah, I think, what have we covered? Learning board play, bits and pieces. Just gotta practice on the farming levels, things like that. Learning to move tiles. A lot of people have tile content out there. Maybe I'll make a separate little video on how I like to do it. Lots of different styles of tile play. The pay to play players don't have to have a strong tile play if they're looking just to pump their heroes as fast using their specials. It's a different way to play, but you won't really have that choice. That's where, for my troops, it comes in. I really prefer crit troops. If you ain't gonna get a very fast hero, I don't see the point in mana so much. What was it, level 23 apparently, to bring one average paced hero down. As you can see, 2 years in, not even close to level 23. Maybe if I had not leveled a couple of extras up to 7 just to get the extra crit, maybe I could be at 23. Not really worth it. 21 gets you the 13% crit. It took me over a foot to get the blue one, so that's why that's sitting behind. That's a fair few 4-star troops over time. Sometimes you feel like you're just never going to get the right ones that you want. But yeah, I'm a big believer in the crit troops. That makes the difference in it rating. I really think tile play, it's a tile game, is the way to go. Crit, add that to a tile, double damage versus, well, I can't really speed anything up. Maybe Margaret, woohoo, as most of you would know. Yeah, not really worth it. And so adding that crit, that's my recommendation. But again, if you pull a very fast, like I did on my ult, I had to get 11 mana troop up quickly just to make that, and I can really see the benefits of that. But when you're not going to have a whole bunch of them, those kind of heroes, crit troops, that's what I would recommend. 35 minutes in, oof. I was going to make, what are we going to do? Some pulls. So, well, who am I missing? I really need the purple. Satana or Dominta? I don't know. Don't have it. So, not even on my ult. But I think we've got about 15 of them to pull here, and you're about to see RNG at its worst. Might even do one of the token pull since I'm about to get one on the quest. Let's just fill it up. Boom, boom, 3, 4, 3, 3, terrible, right? Let's go. Sumi's nearly done. Just need to make some roster space. That's another big problem for free-to-play players. And let's have a look. What can we start on? I think I thought I might start trying Richard, because I've started to get quite annoyed about Richard tanks now that they can last and actually get that damn attack minus attack buff on. Don't have the scopes for them, but slowly go. And 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Yep. If I was to get a 5-star, it's probably going to be a laner, right? Looking at that. Where'd you go, Richard? Just jump into there until I really decide where I want to go with it. Doesn't matter. And 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Grim. Second one. I will keep you because I took forever to get you. I'll do it later. You guys don't need to see all that. And I will get. I don't have any purples. Grimple looks alright. But I really want Buddy, so we'll do one of these ones as well. And RNG 3-star. Boom. Oh, how did I know? So my gems get spent on basically tournaments at the moment. I just don't have any use for all that crap pull. So, avatars, bits and pieces. People say, oh, why don't you go for the summons? Well, what, for another 3-star? That's sort of my luck. Oh, but you can just never know. Yeah, I know. I've got enough heroes now to look at emblems and doing all that. 2 years in, I think it's fine. But yeah, that's a little bit of an overview of my free-to-play time here. Yeah, I've really enjoyed it. All the people on the forums and game that I've met and talked to or read and listened to and bits and pieces. Really good arguments out there for and against lots of different things, and really appreciate the community. So again, thanks to all of those that have put money into the game and kept it continuing. I do plan to get there one day, but at the moment I won't really advance my roster that great if I am buying gems that I don't believe in. So I would love the second builder though. That would be nice. Anyway, folks, hopefully that wasn't a shamble, but having to listen to the Kiwi accent. Yeah, but good luck out there, and well, enjoy the game. That's the main thing. See ya.